Hi. Ooh. Wow. It's loud here. Is it loud there? I go a little bit off-piste, you see. I'm going to start off going by going a little bit off-piste, and that's basically what I do. But, so this is why I've got my own mic, because I'm a musician and I'm also a developer. And I really love electronic music. I fell in love with it at school when I was about 12, as like a little teenage boy. And a friend of mine's older brother came up to me with a tape. It was an unlabeled cassette. And he said, dude, you've got to listen to this. In fact, people didn't say dude back then, but they do now. Anyway, so I put it in my Walkman and switched it on, and it just totally blew my mind. And it was a bootleg rave tape from all the raves that were sort of happening back in that day. And from that moment, I knew that I wanted to devote the rest of my life to electronic music. But because I was like a young boy, I sort of it felt like, when I heard it, it kind of spoke to my body. It didn't really, well, it spoke to my mind as well. It kind of blew my mind, but also sort of blew my body. And I wanted to do it spontaneously, in a really hands-on way. And at the time, there wasn't really any technology to do this. You had to go into a studio with a computer and spend hours and hours and hours making kind of minutes of music. So I basically set about making a machine, which kind of grew into this machine here, which allows me to kind of really make music spontaneously and get my hands on the sounds. Get my hands on the sounds. Get my hands on get sounds. Get hands on get sound. Get hands on get get hands on get hands on get down. Get hands on get So, I'd made this machine which just allowed me to really spontaneously get my hands on the sounds and just go kind of where my mind wanted. So, I toured this round all sorts of clubs and dungeons in Germany and so on, and played crazy noodly music to clubbers in basements. And everybody said, "This DJ can't mix." And then I realized that it doesn't really translate, because spontaneity really it's not just about me. I mean, obviously, if I'm trying to entertain myself, then that's all very well. But spontaneity is about us, and so it just doesn't matter to you at all if you're not really involved. And it just gets so much more fun when I respond to you and you respond to me. So it got me thinking. This machine can take any source sound and make music out of it. So I decided that I was going to make a sound inbox that would allow me to kind of take sounds that people could send me, and I could improvise music with the sounds that you were sending me. And of course, the most simple, powerful sound source is the human voice. So the first thing I did was I made a machine that uses this mic here and takes the sounds that you use automatically. And very shortly, I'm going to give this mic to Sharif. Where's Sharif? Yeah. And he's going to take it around the front row. And I'm going to show you how you can literally make music with you. Make music with you. With you, make you, make you, make you, make you, There we go. Thank you. It's rather risky, this. It's kind of risky business. It's kind of risky business. Oh, that's me. What happened there? Hello, me. Hello, you. So, anyway, it's a lot of fun. Okay, it's obviously technology work in progress. But imagine giving that mic to a class of primary school kids. They'd go nuts. Imagine giving that mic to a class of primary school kids. What's going on here? So, last month, I launched something that I've been working on with a couple of very talented friends of mine for a while. That's basically the online version of this. Its website is called TEDxLondon.tv, and it's live now. And so you can. What? I'm coming through. Anyway, so you can see, obviously there's a live stream of me here coming from that webcam, and there's a chat room where everybody who's joining in can get involved and suggest things or whatever. And Heather was saying hello. Say hello to Ted. Ted, say hello to the online crew. They're all saying hello. And so you can record sounds directly in your browser, or you can send anything that's on your hard drive. And you can also listen to what everybody else is sending too, and it comes straight in to my sound inbox. So this is the even more winging it section, and I have no idea what these guys have sent. I hope they're not going to stitch me up. If you can stitch me up, I'm going to... So, what do we have? That's not a stitch up, that's a great bass line, brilliant. Stitch up, that's a great...
Give me
Thank you. Well done, online jammers. Those are great sounds. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Woo, it worked. I can't believe how relieved I am that it worked. I haven't slept for a month. So, anyway, it doesn't matter. So, anyway, I really, really believe that electronic music can be something that happens spontaneously in a really creative and social way. In fact, I almost believe that it's almost more suited than other styles of music, especially given the technology that we have today. And I think kind of engaging with creativity like this, like real time, with involving kind of lots and lots of people, not just one person being creative, is really kind of a really crucial part of the education revolution. So to take it to the classroom, so as I said, talking about kind of primary school kids, just imagine the power of being able to demonstrate to them how electronic music works just by using their voice, just sampling their voice and just hearing, so they can hear exactly the sound they made and how that kind of extrapolates onto all the tools and all the ways you can process and arrange sound electronically. And then imagine giving this technology to teenagers who are kind of into their like beats and so on, and just allowing them to really just go, well, not having to kind of program beats and drum machines, so they can step up and really just hit stuff. I mean, so much fun. So I have two hats. I have a hat as a musician and a hat as a developer. So I've kind of got a pledge for each. And my pledge as a musician is just to kind of explore and hone the performance techniques for making music this way, and hopefully to kind of encourage more people to try it. And as a developer, my pledge is to bring this technology, this machine, the online technology, to a state where it can actually be made publicly available and people can use it themselves to do stuff. So I'm kind of looking for a sort of a business partner to help me do this as well, because I can't really do it on my own. And finally, this whole thing has actually been recorded, and here's a QR code, I hope, that will take you to the recording, which I think is going to be uploaded. It's going to be there in about 60 seconds, and you can download it, and it's yours to share and do what you want with. Thank you very much.